Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is the continuous version from the previous one for Adobe Premiere Pro tutorial. So in this video I would like to talk about on how to insert a sound into your timeline and also how to cut some of the video, which is some part of the video that you are wishing to cut it. Okay, without further ado, let's proceed. So this is your interface. Okay, don't forget to always save your project just in case that you are having a less memory of RAM and it cannot support your software. Okay, and also just in case if the software is having bugs, so that's why you should always save your project frequently. Okay, so how to cut a portion of your video. So this is my video. Okay, I recorded this video 2 days ago and I want to remove the sound for this video. What I can do is I can just right click on it and then I click unlink, and now these two video and audio is separated. Alright, so if I want to remove the sound, I can just click this part and delete it. Okay, previously if I do not click unlink, if I try to delete the sound, it will delete the video as well. But if I want to only remove the sound, I can just right click here and unlink it, so the video and audio will not be linked together. So now I can choose the audio and I can delete it. Okay, that is one part. And then how to cut certain part or some portion of your video. Okay, right now we try to zoom in a little bit, and let's just say while you are recording your video and then at the middle of the videos you have some noise, somebody is talking behind you, or you have some sound pollution, okay, or maybe you accidentally slip out. Okay, if you want to delete that part, okay, and while you are recording it and you are planning to have a one-shot video, so from that part you can use razor tool. You click this and then you go to that time, okay, and you just click, and now when you move this blue indicator, you can see that you are having two portion of video in this layer 1, V1 layer. So this is the first part and this is the second part. But if you take a look clearly, okay, the video is continuous. Okay, the video is continuous as long as the video is close together, this layer. Okay, so that is how you cut the video. And if you want to make some effects such as blinking, so you can just cut the video just like this. Okay, and then you can use the selection tool and then you delete this part. So now as if this video is blinking, can you see? And alright, because of the space here is very big and it's not very very thin. Okay, the space is not really close together, that's why the effect is not really realistic. But if you are trying to create a realistic effect, and then you should have a very small space here between these two things, okay, and then you can see the effect. Yeah, okay. Alright, so what if you want to insert and audio. First of all, you're gonna have to choose the song that you like or any sound effect that you have chosen or you have downloaded from the internet. You right click and you click import, and now you can find your video. Okay, I'm sorry, you can find your audio. Okay, I have already imported one sound, so if I want to insert this sound into my video, okay, first let me just clear this thing and then combine these two layers together. What I can do is I just click this sound and drag it into my timeline. Okay, so I am having a short sound or short music, and I am having a long video. Okay, as you can see, it's around 9 minutes, while my music is around 1 minute something, maybe 2 minutes. Okay, how to edit sound here? Okay, if we listen carefully, the music is too loud. If you want to slow down the volume, you have two ways on doing it. Okay, first you can zoom in. Okay, you click this scroller, and then can you see this line? You just click this line and then drag the line to the bottom a little bit, or as you prefer. So when you hear the sound later, so the sound will be slower than the previous one. Okay, that is the first way. The second way of doing this, okay, is you click this sound layer, and then you go to effect control, and then you can start play around with the volume and the channel volume. What I can say is that volume is the general volume, while the channel volume, it has two functions. First one is the left and the second one is the right. Left is if you have or you are wearing your earphone or your headphone, and then if you play around with this, it will be slow down for your left ear, while right is for your right ear. Okay, if you are trying to make the video have a very loud voice or loud sound, what you can do is from this dB you can just increase it by click and drag to the right. Okay, as you can see here, I accidentally created a keyframe, so I delete this keyframe. Okay, and then I remove the keyframe function, which is when the stopwatch icon is blue in color like this, so it will accidentally or it will automatically create a keyframe. So from now, I already removed the function. I can just increase the sound as much as I like, right? So now if I listen to this music, I don't know whether you can hear it clearly because I am recording this, okay, and I am wearing an earphone, so I can listen to the music. Okay, but my point is that if you do something like that, okay, do you remember the straight line at the middle? Previously we click this and move it to the bottom, right? And right now the line is at the top. Okay, can you see this 5.2? If I drag this line to the bottom, now the value changed to negative value. Okay, that is how you slow down or increase the volume of your audio. Alright, this technique is suitable if you are going to create a background music for your video, especially if you are doing a professional video or a presentation video. Okay, next, if you want to edit your sound to have a better effect, okay, you can just go to this audio effect and you can try to play around with one of these preset. Okay, you can just play around, or you can watch YouTube tutorial and on how to play around with this effect. But if you want to have a better version of your sound, okay, you can download Adobe Audition CC. From there you can manipulate your sound, you can create an MP3, and you can create a lot of special sound effect from there. But from here in Adobe Premiere Pro, you can just play around with the simple function of the sound, okay, where you can play around with the effect, just some basic effect. Okay, the same step, if you want to cut some part of the sound, okay, you can just use this razor tool and you click anywhere you like. Okay, that is the way. And let's just say in the middle here, you are trying to put somebody to talk, okay, and you want this volume to go down. So how to do that? Okay, instead of using the effect control function, you can just go to this effect and you search for exponential fade. This one, you just click and drag it to the end of the sound. So when you play this sound, it will slow down slowly. Okay, I think that's all for the part 3. And if you are interested to know more on how to edit the video using Adobe Premiere Pro, you can just drop your comment down there and request for some tutorial, and I will try to entertain as much as possible as I can. Okay, thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum.